tired of people saying that subliminals don't work, that it's just a way to get views on YouTube. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is all about subliminals and like all these like misconceptions that they don't work and that like it's not gonna help you at all. And let me tell you, this was my mindset for a while. The funny thing is, during the time where I didn't believe in subliminals, I was insecure.
I felt worthless. I felt ugly. I felt gay. I felt that like that.
I just didn't feel confident and I didn't feel pretty and a lot of other things. And part of that had to do with just being a teenager, you know? But also it was bad. But then once I started looking into subliminals a bit more, I realized maybe these can actually help me. Maybe I'll give it a chance. And when I tell you, the results were kind of crazy. So I basically started collecting subliminals like Pokemon cards, okay? I started putting them all into a playlist. Okay, first of all, if you don't know what subliminals are, they're basically these videos on YouTube. They'll have music in them or like some like relaxing sound effect. That top layer is what your conscious mind hears. And then underneath, there will be like basically affirmations. Say you're watching a subliminal about like getting clear skin. Underneath that sound, there will be like a smaller, quieter sound. And it will be like, I have clear skin. My skin is so clear. Everybody is in awe at my clear skin. It's just all these subliminals related to clear skin. And the thing is, they're sped up usually, and it's like really, really quiet, so you can barely hear it. And that is something that people believe your subconscious mind is processing rather than your conscious mind. Basically, your conscious mind can hear me talking right now, but it can't hear, if you were watching a subliminal, like it could barely hear those affirmations, and it could barely process those. But your subconscious mind, people believe, can hear the affirmations underneath. And for a while I was like, how is that possible? Like, there is no way. So yeah, I ended up giving these a shot because I was insecure and I was like, I'll do anything to like not be insecure.
I'll do anything, I'll do whatever it takes to
So yeah, I started collecting these subliminals, putting them into a playlist, basically took any subliminals that like I thought would help me and I put them into a playlist. And I started listening to these subliminals almost every morning. I wasn't super consistent, but I would still listen to them when I had the chance. So yeah, I started listening to these subliminals. At first I was like, is this gonna work? But yeah, I didn't know, but I was just like, okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna believe it's gonna work. And, you know, it's kind of the same idea as if you believe in Santa Claus, of course he's real. If you don't believe in Santa Claus, he's not real. So I was like, you know, if I believe in these subliminals, they're gonna work. So that's basically what I did. So the first ever subliminal I listened to, I can't remember the name of it, but it had a lot of different, like, benefits to it. In the description it says like the list of like what will happen if you listen to it, and it was like super powerful and it had all these benefits, and I was like, okay, this has gotta work, obviously. So yeah, I listened to it and immediately I had this feeling like I read one of the this is the funniest thing ever. One of the benefits was like something to do with money, like you'll start making a lot of money here, like you'll start like becoming rich, I don't know. And I was like sitting on an armchair in my living room and I got this feeling like, what if I check underneath the like cushion of this chair? So I did, and there was like $2
Oh hell no, man.
in the chair. $2 randomly in the chair, and I was like, oh, that's weird. Hello? It's just the mailman. Anyways, $2 randomly in the chair, and I was like, okay, this is working. This is already working. And then I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, oh my god, I'm so pretty, like blah blah blah. And here's the thing. My friend showed it to my friend, told me about this movie, and it's called I Feel Pretty. And it's about this girl who she doesn't feel pretty. And then she's like, she wishes to be pretty or something like that. and then she goes to bed and she wakes up the next day and she's like, oh my god, it worked, I'm pretty. But in reality, nothing had changed. That's kind of what happened with the subliminal at first. Like, at first the subliminal just gets you into the mindset of like showing you that like you're already pretty, but you think something's changing. That's my theory, that like really nothing changes within the first listen. It takes a few listens for things to actually kick in and for you to start to see changes. But at first, I think the subliminal starts to show you like you're already pretty, look at your like natural beauty, and then, you know, you look in the mirror and you're like, oh my god, it's working, but really nothing had changed. But the more and more I started listening to these subliminals, the more I started to feel my mindset shifting.
I'm shifting.
God, bro.
I'm shifting. I'm shifting.
And I started to feel all the negativity melting away, and that's when I started to notice like real changes. I started to feel different and just feel better. So yes, if you believe in subliminals, they will work for you. And I recommend listening to subliminals because basically what's happening is it's putting you into a positive mindset, and you might start to notice actual like changes in yourself, like not only mental but also physical changes. And yeah, you don't have to believe in it. Some people still think it's like all completely lies, but I have used subliminals, and let me tell you, this is one of the main things that helped me not be so insecure anymore. When I was like 15 or 16 and first started listening to subliminals, I was so insecure, and after like listening to them more consistently, I felt more confident about myself. Also, another thing I wanted to talk about is people trying to basically view farm on TikTok. They like tell you like, oh, something bad is gonna happen if you don't interact 3 times. Like you're gonna like wake up with an ugly pimple on your forehead or something. Or people will be like, post this or you'll have bad luck for the rest of the year. That kind of stuff is not true. And that kind of stuff can really get in people's heads. Interact 3 times and your crush will text you back within a day, and it doesn't actually happen. I've tried those so many times and they never work. And it's not because I don't believe in them. I actually do. I have believed in them. It's just, it's kind of unrealistic. Like having a specific date that this person will text you back, that doesn't really work for most people. And I think these people are just trying to get views, and they know that like maybe there's someone you really like and you really want them to text you back, or they know that you're insecure and they know you want to glow up and stuff like that, so they literally like post like interact 3 times and this will happen.
It never happened. It's false. It never happened. It's a fake. It's fiction. It's an urban legend that never happened.
It's basically just a way to get like interactions and views. And I think those videos are really stupid. I see them all the time on TikTok. Like, if you don't react to this 3 times, you're gonna like, I don't know, get really ugly and all your friends will leave you. That kind of stuff. I see that all the time, and it's like, that's not gonna happen. So if you're like me and you start to like get in your head about those things, like what if it actually happens, just say to yourself, I am interacting 3 times. Just say that in your head. I just interacted 3 times, and then keep going. Or just like every time you see those videos, just press not interested and be like, it's okay, nothing's gonna happen to me. I'm all for subliminals and stuff like that, because they don't like gaslight you into thinking like if you don't watch this, something bad is gonna happen. And they're like, this will immediately happen to you. That's not how it works with subliminals. Those are the things I wanted to talk about today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Yeah. Okay, love you guys. Don't forget to smile.